I started having these severe fatigue symptoms about 15 years ago, and it had gotten so bad that I was primarily bedridden. And my life had come to a halt. I wasn't working. My relationships with friends and relatives deteriorated because I was not contributing anything to our relationships. I wasn't able to. Before I took up yoga, I was primarily bedridden, with the exception of maybe 2 hours a day where I had the energy to actually get out and around. The thing about yoga I totally loved is it gave me space. It's like it moved my energy field out of this scrunched little space I had been in. I was so contracted, I guess is the best way to put it. Being sick, I was just so contracted. And yoga, it just opened me up. It was like a flower opening. I mean, it might be a very trite metaphor, but it was so true. It just expanded me. It just gave me space. Yoga gave me freedom. It gave me the freedom to think of myself as somebody other than a sick person. About 5 years ago, I had a tremendous relapse after a surgery and ended up bedridden for about a year. I started coming out of the bedridden phase when I discovered a website, the CFS community website, and I began to read the different experiences of other people that had the same illness as I did and what they had done, and the videos that were on the website. And it gave me a lot of information that I didn't have, and it began to give me the hope that I could improve my situation as others had. Today I am back to work. However, I have to be very careful and make sure I pace myself and not overdo it. Before I went to my first Kundalini class, I was very concerned that I would not be able to get through the practice. However, I was totally pleased that I had a fabulous experience. After I did the Kundalini practice that was designed specifically for chronic fatigue, I felt exhilarated. I was able to walk out of there, walk down the stairs, walk to my car, and go shopping afterwards. It wasn't something that I just totally toasted me. It was just exhilarating. I was thrilled. Another thing about Kundalini, that it's a doable type of yoga for me in the physical condition I'm in. It is not exhausting. It is not a challenging asana practice as I practiced in the past. It was doable and a wonderful thing to do. Being back in a yoga practice, such as Kundalini, has given me a sense of being in control of my life again. That this chronic fatigue is not who I am. It's just something I have had to deal with, but it is not my identity. And that's, I think, what yoga, in this case Kundalini yoga, it opens my mind, gives me the expansion and the freedom to be me. The place the Kundalini practice left me in has really lasted, has continued, because what it gave me was a sense of hope and what I am capable of doing. It gave me something I was actually capable of doing, that I love to do and participate in. And I have practiced since at home, and I am just thrilled to have learned a new kind of yoga practice that I can do. I would recommend this practice, this Kundalini practice, highly to anybody with CFS.
To learn more about yoga, please come visit us.